So good afternoon, everyone. So today I'm going to discuss about home program using splinting material. So what I'm going to discuss today is what are the traditional home program that we follow and what are the challenges that we face in the traditional home program technique that we give. Also, what are the challenges, that challenge is how we addressed using our creativity as guided by our sir, Shovan sir. So in this seminar, I'm going to discuss most of the things practically, not much of literatures, anything. So no boring content today. So what I'm going to discuss is what are the practical challenges that we face and how we address the challenges, and that would be most beneficial for most of the occupational therapists as well as the students. So contents, I will be discussing what the definition of a home program, importance of it, challenges, how we addressed, material used. Can we move to the next slide? Yeah. So home program. Home programs are individually designed activities and exercises that are intended to be incorporated in the client's routine. So if you see what are the words that I have so if you see the words that I have highlighted, it is individually designed activities and incorporated in the client's routine. So as an occupational therapist, are these activities when we are designing our home program activities? Are we actually designing individually what is the patient's environment and personal surrounding social and are we taking all the context in the mind when we are designing the activities in the home program? Are we
Excuse me,
really
sir. I
incorporating?
will just mute my mic.
Yes, can I start? Yes. Okay. So are we keeping all these things in the mind when we are designing a home program activity to the patient? So let's discuss how we address these problems. So can I move on? Can you go to the next slide? Yeah. So what is the importance of home program? First of all, it increases the effectiveness of therapy. So the whatever therapy we give for 1 hour, the home program it just moves one more level when we give as a program where even the therapy can happen in the home. Also, other one is the show runs even without the director. What I mean to say is, even without the therapist, the show runs. The patient is gaining therapy 24 into 7. I mean, the patient even can practice even at the home, even in his home or her home, when we design the home program correctly. Also, it produces faster changes in the client's performance. So think that when the patient comes, we usually give 1 hour, half an hour, or 2 hours of therapy. What if that therapy continues for 6 hours or 8 hours? See the changes that it can produce in the client's performance. So actually, if we design the home program correctly, this is what that it can produce. It produces the faster change, like 6 times or 8 times more than the benefit there just 1 hour of the 1 hour of therapy. Then it is beneficial for the client who cannot able to follow a regular therapy session, maybe because of financial reason or maybe because of far the patient cannot able to come, or say the current situation because of corona the patient cannot able to come to the therapy area for a regular therapy session. So due to many reasons, if the patient cannot able to come to the therapy, so home program is the essential option that we will take care to give the therapy. Also, after all, it increases the therapeutic relationship. Since we care about the patient genuinely by saying that even without us, you can do the therapy, this increases the therapeutic relationship between us and patient. So this is what the home program can do the benefit to us. Can I move on to the next slide? Yes. So in the traditional home program activities, what we give that we refer that say that you buy this tool, you buy say this ball, you buy this gripper, or you we may say that you practice this of this particular activity for 10 times, 12 times. So these were the traditional home program activities we give. Some of the challenges we face with that is the items we refer may not be available in the local market. Without understanding the client's perspective, without understanding the client situation, often we say that you just buy these tools outside, it will be available in stations. Actually, the therapist only may not have the idea that where it will be available. He may think that this will be available in medical shop, this will be available in stationery shops. So like that, they refer. Ultimately, the patient may not buy, or even if he search, he may end up in struggle. So this is one of the challenge. Another is instruction can be complex for the client to follow. This many of the OTs would have faced. We would have given home program, and the next day the patient will come and say that you haven't done the home program. So this can be the one of the reason. What of the instruction that we have given that may be too much complex or too much difficult for the patient to understand. So ultimately, he may not do the home program. Another one is poor compliance. As I said before, he may not follow it regularly if he finds that it is to be complex or it's not be interesting. And there are chances of overdoing or underperforming. That this is some of the problem that we faced when we are doing our post graduation. When before doing this kind of method. So when we give some home program activities, since the patient may not understand the pathomechanics or physiology behind the healing. So ultimately, they may, with the excitement, they may overdo it and ultimately end up in an injury, or they may get scared of it and they may not perform it. Underperforming, there are chances. So there are chances of this. So also sometimes the patient may not feel the home program to be interesting. So this is some of the challenges. Also, the reason why it is not interesting is we may not consider the patient's interest most of the time when we design the activity. We just say that it is good for the patient, just do it. So ultimately, there are chances that the client may not follow the home program, but the benefit that we gain from the home program may get blocked. So can I move to the next slide? Yeah. So how we address this challenge? What we did is we created customized home program items using the materials that are available in our splinting room. Of course, it gave us challenges like it needed more creativity and patience because most of the activity that we have designed or created, it took 24 hours or 48 hours from our side to design or to create it. But once we succeeded, it produced a different change altogether from the therapist side as well as the patient side. So what is the changes we produced? So can I move to the next slide? So when we made this home program activities inside the splitting room, whatever the material that we have, this is the benefit that we got. One is the home program activities were available at our doorstep. That we don't have to run here and there to buy the outcome. Even the patient doesn't have to run here and there or ultimately not buying. This situation may not occur if we design our home program activities in our therapy area itself. So with that, then we can able to make the home program which can be interesting for the client by creating targets. If you see what the targets I mean is, so when we the target is one of the reason which makes the people run the goal. So we use that strategy in our activities, so which makes the patients interesting to follow the home program regularly. So that I will explain when I show the home program activities, how we make it interesting. So what is the target I mean is, say for example, for eating or say for performing some activity, we want the wrist to be in 10 degree of extension. So what we give is we create the activity in such a way that it produces that just 10 degree of extension. Ultimately, the patient practice that activity within the 10 degree of range of motion, ultimately gains that and perform the task. And we keep increasing the targets. Like when he achieves the 20 degree of motion, we go to that 20 degree for the other activity, then 30 degree of extension. Like that, we move on. So it creates a kind of easiness for the patient to understand the instruction. Also, it produces a different change. It is interesting for the patient because he has a goal to reach. Also, as I said before, it became easy for the patient to follow the instruction. As we say that you have to achieve this 10 degree of range of motion, this is the target we give. So then it was easy for us to evaluate the progress because just this thing that whether the patient has achieved the target that we have given with the activity or not. Just this simple procedure, we can able to evaluate how the patient is progressing and keep increasing the targets. Then because of this easiness and easy for the patient to follow, we found that there is increased compliance. The patient followed every therapy session. They report with full of excitement that we have achieved this much, and they also feel that yes, this therapist is something special because they are exciting about the result. He makes me do these things on my own. So this produced increased therapist relationship for us. So ultimately, what because of this thing, whoever the patient I have designed or we have designed this home program activities, everybody will continue our therapy session for longer period of time because of this reason. They see that result every day or every week. Then last of all, it became an essential component of our source of income. So along with splinting, this became one of our source of income when we started designing home program on our own. So can we move on to the next slide? Yes. So these are some of the activities that we made. So if you see this hand, this person wanted to eat with a spoon. He had came up with a extensor tendon injury and a contractures. So he told that I want to eat on my own with a spoon. So that is the complaint he has given. So ultimately, the next 2 days were holiday, and he said that, sir, how fast we can do. So I told that by tomorrow you can eat. So this is the activity that we made for home program. We gave the therapy, and this home program activity we have given. So what is this home program activity is about? You can see that's the orange color, that is Etaflex, which is little slippery in nature. And you can see he's holding a wire and a weight. Ultimately, what he has to do is he has to keep that wire inside that Etaflex, the folded Etaflex, and he has to keep holding it and prevent it from slipping because the Etaflex is slippery in nature. It will make the wire slip since the weight is there in the down. So it will make the patient's job is to just to hold from slippery for a particular period of second, like 20 seconds. You have to prevent it from holding the wire. That's what we have given. So he practiced it, and it was so much interesting for him. He followed it. By the next one day, just 24 hours, he could able to eat on his own. So that's how this made the changes. As Sir has explained before, saying that you have to see each pixels, which ultimately results in the occupation. So what we did is to hold the spoon, how much strength he needs, how much range of thumb movement he needs to hold the spoon. That we have evaluated, and we gave the activity just to point that. We didn't go here and there, just to how much strength and how much range he needs in the thumb range of motion, finger range of, we calculated and we designed this activity. Of course, it didn't come in just 5 minutes or 10 minutes. It took time for me, like about 1 hour. But with the practice, I could able to make it now in 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Yes, first it took time for me, even 24 hours, 48 hours. Now I could able to make in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, because I could able to think in a various way. So this is how we have addressed this issue. Can I move to the next slide? Yeah. So this is the interesting case. So what it is, high, when there was a corona situation, it was like a peak period of time. I think in the month of April, May. It was like the corona was in peak. So this is the old lady with 60 years old, more than 60 years old lady, ended up with an accident, car accident, and she came to our department. So doctor told that she needs regular therapy as she has so much of contractures in her hand, in her extremities. So she came and she told us that we cannot able to come every day. The patient party also told that we cannot able to come every day to clinic. Is there a possibility of therapist being available to our home? So even therapists are scared because the corona was at the peak, so they don't want to roam here and there. So since she is a 60-year-old lady, she told like since we can, there are possibility that we can also spread infection to her. So what we did is we told that there is a great idea that we can do. So ultimately, we ended up doing this home program activity. So almost 3 home program activity that we made for her complaint saying that she wants to be independent in her personal activities, say dressing, eating. So this is the activity that we have given for her. So this is the activity for wrist extension. You can see the aluminum sheet which is kept it in the slanting motion, and you can see the cotton tape with the velcro attached. So what we did is we have attached the cotton tape with the velcro in the forearm, and this target was kept near to the metacarpal head. So what the patient has to do is you just have to extend and touch the target which was given. So she will just touch that. So and this aluminum sheet is foldable. Like even the patient party also can fold it whatever the range they want. So what we have given is you just have to touch this and keep progressing it. And we through our call we were maintaining a log like how she is progressing. So with this activity we could able to give her therapy even the therapist is not around. So this is one of the activity that we made for her. Can we move to the next? So this is another activity which was made for extensor digitorum contractures. So you can see that aluminum sheet which was kept near parallel to the palm, and there is a plastic a kind of um, like short-term spiker without thumb. So it was kept in the palm, and the patient was instructed to just touch the target which was kept near to her palm. Like you can see that lumbrical motion. She just have to flex the lumbricals, MCP. She just have to flex the MCP and touch the target. So this was really simple for her, and she followed it regularly because we told that just simple. You just touch it. If you touch it after 1 or 2 days, just bend that aluminum sheet little more, and you just practice, keep practicing it. So it was really easy for her to follow, and ultimately she was improving well. So can I move to the next slide? Yes. So this is the activity that we made. Another activity we made for her. So it's nothing but a foam, hard foam covered with Ethaflex. So this activity was given for her contracture in the elbow joint due to triceps contraction, and also stiffness component was there, like elbow stiffness was there. So this activity was given to increase the elbow flexion range. So you can see that she is holding that foam uh, between the wrist joint and the arm. She just have to practice that. So as she can able to hold this foam for say 1 minute, we just take that foam off and we cut the end by 1 inch or 2 inch. So as she progress, she just keep flexing. Like if you cut, she may have to increase the elbow range more. As we cut more, 1 more inch, she may have to cut more, she may have to bring her elbow range. Ultimately, the range increases as well as the strength increases. So this is how we have dealt with our elbow contracture. So can I move on to the next slide? This is an interesting case. So, Ash, there was a question arised, can we make a splint for carcinoma in the say oral cancer? So, yeah, we can make that. Also, this is made for the patient with oral cancer who developed a contracture after the surgery. So, the client was telling that he could not able to open his mouth. This was the complaint the patient was given, and we have extremely difficult challenges when we started making this home program activity. Same, what we challenge we faced is, if you see the other activity, the improvement increases in inch basis or say half inch, like that improvement happens. But in oral contracture, we have to give the improvement in millimeter wise. Can you understand? Like in a millimeter wise, you cannot expect the patient to open his mouth from 2 centimeter to 3 centimeter in just 1 day or 2 days. So these are challenges that we faced with the oral contracture. So we came up with this design. So what I did was, you can see there is a series of concentric circles. Like there is a circle and there is, you can notice, just can anyone respond? Can anybody see? That's a series of concentric circles made of plastic. There's a three layer of it. Everyone can see?
Yes, we can see.
Yes. Okay, thank you. So what the patient has to do is, you can see the inner part of the circle. He has to use that when the patient could able to open his mouth for 2 centimeter. So he has to just keep on practicing his opening his mouth and just keep pressing that plastic. Initially, we will use the innermost layer. This is removable. The three circles we can remove and attach it together. So the innermost layer, you will just bite it and take it out. You just practice it for 10, 15 times. So as he gets comfortable with the innermost layer, we will attach the second layer. He will keep practicing that second layer for a particular period of time. As he achieves the second layer, we move on to the third layer. So you can see that the improvement happens in millimeters. It's just a 2.4 mm thermoplastic. So this is how we dealt with the oral cancer patients. So this is one of the uh, activity we made. Can we move on to the next slide? Yes. So these are the some of the materials we use in our department when I was doing post graduation to make these devices. One is aluminum sheets, strips, Etaflex, galvanized wire, thermoplastic, cotton tape, velcros, hard foam, soft leather. With these materials, we are making. But this not that only these materials can make these devices. You can use any materials. Only thing you need is a creativity and a patience. If you have this, you can create these magical devices to every patient. So can we move on to the next one? This is the reference that I used for the definition. Can I move to the next slide? Yeah. Thank you. And